Okay, this video is your day 10 video. It is for Tuesday, April 7th, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the factorial button, or actually just the factorials. So factorial is a mathematical process. It's indicated by the exclamation point. So as I showed you yesterday, if you have 4 factorial, that is equal to 3 times 2, how about 4? Times 3 times 2 times 1, so that's going to be 12 times 2 or 24. All right, there are buttons on the calculators. I told you yesterday, if you don't have a graphing calculator, you're going to look for the PRB button, standing for probability, and you'll find it there. I didn't mention on the graphing calculator, but Alexander put up a video that shows you to it. I did tell you look for the probability menu, but on a graphing calculator, it's first under the math menu. And then you'll find under the math menu, you got to arrow over to the probability, PROB, and then you'll find it there. But basically, I want you to do these by hand first because there's some tricks that we're going to lead us into some formulas that we're going to use for permutations and combinations. So if I have something like 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial, then I can use the rules of factorial and to make the 6 factorial 6 times 5 times, and then I stop and just leave it as 4 factorial. Because if I would multiply 4 factorial, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 5 times 6, that is 6 factorial. Now in the denominator I have a 4 factorial. So the 4 factorials are just going to cancel out, and that leaves me with 30. And if I had something like 12 factorial over the quantity of 12 minus 3 factorial, then I'm going to take 12 minus 3, which is of course 9 factorial, and I'm going to roll the 12 down just the way I did the 6. 12 times 11 times 10, and then I stop there and I leave it as 9 factorial, because that denominator 9 factorial will cancel out with the numerator. So I've got 12 times 11 times 10, which should be 1320. So we're going to have another example here, 8 factorial all over 8 minus 2 factorial times another 2 factorial. So the 8 minus 2 is going to be 6 factorial times 2 factorial in the denominator. So I'm going to take the 8, roll it down till I get to the 6, leave it as 6 factorial, all over 6 factorial times 2 factorial, which is really just 2 times 1. The 6 factorials will cancel out. I can cancel this 2 into the 8 and give me 4. So I'm just looking at 4 times 7, which is 28. And that's really all that's new for today. I'm going to give you some work on Google Classrooms that has some of these to practice with, and also a couple more of the word problems. All right, guys, have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.